Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I'm going to be talking about specifically in-flight reviews. Okay, now what is an in-flight review? Well, this is a new thing. I just saw one recently, and I'm going to be doing some of these going forward. And so I want to have a segment that I can refer back to that explains what they are. All right, and so this is explaining in-flight reviews. So the first time I saw an in-flight review was done by the creator of Index Card RPG. Index Card RPG is a 192-page tabletop role-playing game that came out in 2017. It's absolutely brilliant. It's incredibly concise and functional and elegant. It's a really, really powerful, effective tabletop role-playing game. The writer is brilliant, right? So the creator of Index Card RPG did a review, an in-flight review for Blades in the Dark. So he did like a 20-minute talk on Blades in the Dark, and he had not finished the book, right? And I'm like, whoa, it's kind of weird. And he talked about it. He said, and he explained why he did this. And he said the reason he did this was, one, he knew the creator of this content, John Harper, another absolutely brilliant game designer, and he had read enough of this book to know that this was his jam. Like, he really liked this. He liked where it was heading. And also, as he was reading through that book, he was so excited about it that he wanted his passion and his joy for that product to show up in the review, right? And the best way to do that was to review the content even as he was consuming it. And it totally worked. The two words that I attach to the creator of the Index Card RPG are enthusiasm and brilliance. This guy's really smart. And to tell the truth, I know this sounds crazy, there's really no shortage of smart guys and, of smart people creating tabletop role-playing games. There really isn't. Like, it's almost a self-selecting group. Like, you don't really start building tabletop role-playing games if you're not a smart person. It's kind of weird. So, so he is a brilliant game designer. There's no shortage of brilliant game designers, really. But what there is a shortage of is brilliant game designers who are bringing joy to that task. I don't always see that. And I'll say I'm even challenged with that. Like, I need to, when I do my content, I try to make sure that I bring a lot of energy to that. And I'm becoming more aware of bringing enthusiasm and joy to the work that I'm doing. Because a lot of times you can be intense, or somebody can really be intense, especially when they're focusing on something that they're concerned with, right? So I was just blown away by this in-flight Blades in the Dark review. And he was, really kind of, just talking about the content within. By the way, I think he said that it wasn't a review. And, but if you're talking about something that you're reading and you're giving your opinion, that's a review, right? So in my opinion, he absolutely reviewed and I think he may even made some semantic difference why this is, made some other weird word, that wasn't a review, that in my opinion was totally a review, right? So in my opinion, I'm definitely going to start trying these in-flight reviews. And the reason why is I want to attach my enthusiasm and my joy for the thing that I'm reviewing while I'm experiencing it, very close to the event of experiencing it. And that's the best way to project that joy and that enthusiasm. And and I saw Index Card RPG creator do this with the Blades in the Dark game. And it really worked. It was totally effective. Like, it was a really awesome review where there was a lot of enthusiasm and joy connected with the things he was saying about the game. And I think it's just a really cool way to do it. Now, there are some caveats with this, right? You absolutely cannot do an in-flight review for something that you are not cool with, for something that you're doing a teardown on, for something that you really don't think is good content, right? Now, that's not fair. So if you're reading something and you decide you're going to do a takedown on something, and you're really going to kind of dig in and set your heels down and tell the world how bad a particular product is, that is absolutely not the time to be dealing with an in-flight review. So, in-flight reviews should be absolutely preserved for things that you have goodwill toward. So I just wanted to take a minute to explain in-flight reviews, and you probably are going to see some in-flight reviews coming up on my channel. I will always be sure to tell you, hey, this is an in-flight review, and be open and honest that, I'm in the middle of this content. So I just wanted to talk about that real quick. Take care.